Hey everybody, it is Weight Loss Challenge Update Day. Who is ready to talk all things Weight Loss Challenge? Me, sort of. I have lost 2 pounds, which is good. I'm right on track. I will say my friend called me this morning. She had locked her keys in her car at the grocery store and she was stuck. Her husband's actually out of town, so she called me in a panic and said, can I come rescue her? Which of course I did. And then we proceeded to go to breakfast, where I ate a great big bowl of grits with butter and salt, and they were delicious. So we'll see if next week I lose that pound or not. Sometimes you just got to do it though, right? Anyway, I was so overwhelmed by the amount of people who wanted to jump on the weight loss bandwagon. I love it. I loved reading all your comments. Your stories were inspiring. And I felt like a bunch of you had similar stories in terms of some people were diagnosed with celiac disease or had hormonal things, different things. So what I want to encourage us all today to do is to read through the comments today and encourage somebody else, someone who may be walking in the same journey that you are, somebody who is total opposite of you, but just encourage someone. I have loved reading, just a random video and then somebody will post like, I lost 2 pounds. That's amazing. I'm loving how you guys are keeping me updated and motivated. It's so fun, and I promise I'm going to start doing these weight loss video updates every Monday. So make sure that you're encouraging each other down in the comments. I think that's so important. You guys are so supportive of me, and I want us all to be supportive of each other through this journey. One thing I do want to say is, through this journey, I am not the guru. I'm just me. I'm just a girl who's trying to lose weight just like you are. I'm not an expert. I've learned some things along the way that work for me, but they might not work for you. So that's another reason that it's so great to connect down in the comments. I really want to hear what has worked for you, maybe what hasn't worked for you. So definitely let's have a dialogue down there. Okay, so I want to tell you a couple of things. If you watched my snack video that I did with Dawson last week, that snack box is back up and available on Amazon if you wanted one. I know it had sold out very quickly after I put that video up. So I will post that video down below, and I will post the snack box down below. That is not necessarily a weight loss topic, but I did want to let you guys know I was kind of popping through Amazon last night and noticed it was back up. All right, my favorite quote from the video 2 weeks ago when I was talking about the weight loss challenge is somebody wrote, I'm watching this video from my stationary bike. She was riding her bike. You know who you are. I love you. She was riding her stationary bike while she was watching the video. That was such a cool statement. I loved that. So definitely work on exercise. I have been walking a lot and it's been very good. This week I have a very long, just my street is very, very long, and as it winds around, it has lots of cul-de-sacs on either side. So I usually do straight down the cul-de-sacs. There's a big hill, so whether you're coming up the street or down the street, you have to walk down the hill and up the hill, which is very hard. But this week on Monday, I was like, okay, I have to push myself a little bit more, and I listened to the Pandora app. That works for me, and I love the Billy Joel channel. I don't know why that's working for me with the exercise, but it plays like Billy Joel, the Beatles, Elton John, John Mellencamp, a lot of just that type of music. So I was like, I'm gonna do this 2 times, and I'm telling you, as I was coming off the second round, I was coming up the hill, and I mean, I was breathing hard, and I was like, I'm never gonna make it, and Billy Joel's Only the Good Die Young started playing, and I was like, please Lord, don't let me die young. I gotta keep going. It was funny. So I encourage you, as you're exercising, to watch TV, watch my video, watch the Wendy Williams show, whatever you need to do. Pop in a podcast. I think I'm gonna look at podcasts this week, so if you guys have any great podcasts you like to listen to, let me know, because I think that would be a really great way to listen while I'm walking. I would love to hear your solutions for that too, but I just thought that was so funny. Only the good die young. I was like, nope, not me. I'm gonna keep on walking. Anyway, so that is working for me. What else is working for me this week? Oh, a couple of you said, I'm just kind of giving you guys, this is just an overview of things that were in the comments that stuck out to me last time, or like I said, things that are working for me. A bunch of you said that you use the MyFitnessPal app. I have not checked out that app yet. I I have in the past used the Fitbit app, which sounds like it is very similar. I do feel like I need to pull that out again and I just have the little tiny Fitbit that fits on your, like your pants. I don't really like the ones that fit on your wrist because I'm not a big bracelet girl. I don't really love a lot of things on my wrist. I like the little drawstring bracelets and things. But I think it's really important, at least for me, I think it's eye-opening to see what's going in your mouth and how many calories they are. We went on a big vacation to Hawaii several years ago. My husband actually won $5,000 on a trip to go anywhere in the United States, and so we chose Hawaii to go, and we used a lot of like frequent flyer points and hotel points and pulled some savings out because it was sort of our trip of a lifetime, and it was amazing. But I wanted to look good before we went on that trip. I wanted to look back at pictures and not be like, oh, you didn't look so great in a bathing suit. And so I really used that Fitbit app, because what you do is you tell it how much you want to lose and in what time period, and it kind of figures out your calories for the day. And I'm telling you, you know, you put in what you eat and your exercise, and I would get to the end of the day and have no more calories, and I was like starving. So I would like take off and start walking again, and all of a sudden some more calories would enter my my day. So it's very interesting to see like calories in, calories out type of thing. So if that works for you, I think I'm going to start that. I have to find my Fitbit. It's buried, I think, in my nightstand. But if that works for you, or MyFitnessPal works for you, if you need to see that helps you to account for everything you're eating, maybe try it. What else was I going to say? I guess that's really all. I did go to Trader Joe's because my issue, where I'm having an issue, is I'm definitely eating breakfast now, and I don't feel like I'm eating much, but I do feel like now that I'm eating breakfast, I'm not really hungry for lunch. And then about 3 o'clock, I'm sort of like wanting to hit the snack monster. So that is my issue, is finding out how to balance that, because I never was a breakfast eater. So now that I eat breakfast, I don't know if that even makes sense. So I went through Trader Joe's. I think I'm going to go through a store a week. I don't know if you have Trader Joe's in your area, but most of these things I think you can buy in a lot of different places. But I'm going to tell you what is helping me with being mindful of what I'm eating. I think a lot of it is just having things on hand. I really like these roasted chicken patties. You get 2 and they're already cooked. So these are really great for an easy lunch. They're already cooked. You just pull them out, heat them up. I just pop them in the microwave. Because, you know, I think lunch is like sandwich, or sometimes it's a TV dinner or a soup or something. So that's a really good, just a lean chicken breast. Another thing that I really like, and this is from Trader Joe's, is this chunky guacamole, but it's made with Greek yogurt, so it has 40% less fat. Obviously, if you can't do dairy, this would not work for you. But I'll do like a chicken burger, and then I'll do this with like carrots or any kind of cut up vegetable, because I really love a chip and dip. I'm that girl, and I need the crunch. So this actually works out really well for me. It is not as good as full guacamole, but it is pretty darn great, I will say. I got my bag of carrots. We do what I call emergency meals in my family. You know, there are some days that you meal plan, but something comes up, or somebody doesn't feel good, or you just don't want to cook that day. So I have some emergency meals in my pantry. And one of the emergency meals that I keep is this mandarin orange chicken from Trader Joe's. Now, that's probably not the best or the healthiest. I usually serve it over rice. And so I needed to find a way. I think it's all about, for me, for this weight loss journey, is feeding my family, but tailoring a little bit so it's a little bit healthier for me. So instead of rice, I did get a bag of this riced cauliflower. I am very interested to try this. I went on Pinterest and found a recipe for a cilantro lime riced cauliflower recipe, which I love cilantro and lime. I think that would be great with like a taco night. So I have to figure out how to make this good, or maybe I'll just make it and just pour the chicken over it. But if you have any good recipes for this, let me know. What else did I get? Also, since I'm not a big like lunch person, I just got a couple of things with like nuts in them that maybe would get me through till dinner. And I got a couple of these RX bars, which I've not tried before. Tell me what you think. I got the mixed berry one and the peanut butter one. I'm not a chocolate girl. I really am not a big chocolate eater. And so for me, I feel like a lot of protein bars have like chocolate drizzled in them. So these are really good. I got a Laura bar. If you've ever tried these, I like the apple ones. The Laura bars are kind of similar to the RX bars. They just have a few simple ingredients. This has got dates, almonds, unsweetened apples, walnuts, raisins, and cinnamon. So yum. And these have no sugar, no gluten, no soy, no dairy. So that's good. It's basically 3 egg whites, 4 peanuts, 2 dates, and no BS. So, and then I also got a couple of Kind bars. I got the caramel almond sea salt and the maple glazed pecan and sea salt. So again, I know these aren't like the best thing, but sometimes it's better than not eating at all, or you know, you got to keep your metabolism up. So those are some things that are working for me this week. I'd love to know snack ideas from you guys, or maybe a yummy dinner that you made. How's everybody else doing? Tell me. Let's comment below. Let's talk. What exercise is working for you? What I am going to have to get out of my walking rut and you know, find some more exercise to do. I'm probably going to have to jump in that pool that's right there and maybe do some laps. But I want to hear you guys and how it's going for you, what's working, what's not, and let's come back in a week. Post below if you want, if you've lost anything. If you haven't lost anything, still post below so we can encourage you. And I will see you next Monday on this weight loss journey. Bye.